Hey guys, Andrew Foraday here, and today we are going to do the Q&A section for the Shaven video. First of all, I would like to thank everyone who's been supporting me and everyone who has subscribed. If you have not already, subscribe right down here. So today we're going to go over the YouTube comments first. Kevin Hui says, when you can tell a girl straight up you teach men how to pick up girls and she doesn't want to put as much space between you and her as possible. I'm guessing she doesn't want to run away from you. Well done, Andrew. Thank you. The way I see it is you have to be very congruent with who you are, and pickup just so happens to be my path of career. It's just like someone who's working at Starbucks or someone who's a big CEO in a company. Like, they wouldn't be ashamed of what they do, and they would just tell the person like, oh yeah, I work at Starbucks. Oh hey, I teach guys how to pick up girls. So the Little Say channel says, the video quality is very shaky and a little annoying. It would have been better if someone else recorded it. We're trying out this new thing with the GoPro and seeing how the footage will come out. So there's two things we learned. Number one is I have to hold the camera steady and not be moving it around a lot. And number two is the audio, which we are working on fixing. All future videos that we post will be dubbed or subtitled, so that way it will address Terrence Chang's question. So Razor says, you are hardly poorly dressed, and the shaven look isn't unattractive either. Thank you. You look like a hipster with a buzz cut instead of a sloppy guy with a receding hairline. Guys, these are just excuses. Like, I'm in a wife beater, I'm wearing flip-flops, I'm nowhere dressed as nice as I usually do. And when it comes down to it, I think it's more of the way I carry myself and the way I present myself that shows that I'm confident and shows that I am attractive, as opposed to what I'm wearing. What else would you want me to do? Like, I challenge you guys to go out there dressed very mundanely and pick up girls. And in reality, I think that's the way it should be done. Like, pickup shouldn't be like, hey, I'm gonna go spend 5 hours to go out and pick up girls today out of the park. But rather like, hey, I'm going to do grocery shopping. So on the way, when I see someone hot or someone I want to talk to, I generally will go up and talk to her. And not only that, but I mean, when I first started, yes, I did go out relentlessly to practice and build experience. But at the end of the day, like, I want to be the man who can go out on my day-to-day routine, see someone I like, and generally go up and say hello and actually find out what she's about. Unicorn Whisper says, even if you are bald, being confident with blonde white girls will do the trick. If you're confident in yourself, I think you'll pay attention to what you're wearing more or less. I think being confident is the key attraction, not just with white girls, but for all women. And it goes beyond that. Like, if you're meeting a confident person, even if you're a guy, you'll want to become his friends. If you're meeting guys, they'll want to become your friends. If you're meeting girls, they'll be attracted to you and want to know what you're about, because you can present yourself the best way that you should be able to. It goes on to say, there are a few crazy white girls like me who love Asian men, even if they're shy and awkward. We're even ready to make the first step. The question is, are you okay with that? If not, confidence is your only way out. I think it's wonderful that women are willing to go out and put themselves on the line. And that goes to say that if there are women out there willing to put themselves on the line and make the first move, what's holding us back? Why are we not taking that step and making the first move? Relationships, interactions, requires two parties. Like, you can't clap without two hands. Gaming Elite says, well, it's actually a little different than what everyone else has been saying. He says that because I am showing too much of my skin, my sexy forearms, that is actually generating more attraction, and challenges me to dress more like JT, a little more formal with a t-shirt and blazer, and go out and pick up girls. I accept your challenge, but I must say that because of the weather outside in California, we will have to put that off for a little bit, because I am not okay with walking around sweating like a slob. And to go even more into that, I have actually decided that I will get a razor shave, clean shaven head, and possibly some krill and dots, but up for debate. Jesse Mim says, if you're going to show only one pickup video, make sure she's at least a 6+. Like, really guys? Stop being so poor and actually pay attention to the videos. I mean, this comment is so misogynistic. It's... Alright. Marlowe is a relatively famous model. Super hot, you can see in the photo here and here. And to go beyond that, if you had met her in the night where she had her makeup on and she was going out, she's getting treated as a HP10. And not only that, but she has status, and that's something a lot of girls that you will be meeting won't have. And the way she presents herself and the way she's carrying herself, even though she doesn't have makeup on, is so attractive that she's able to just like radiate and sing and perform and be who she really is without having a shield up. And that's the great thing about day game, because you'll be meeting girls who are just out getting coffee, out, you know, in the middle of running errands, and they don't have a lot of makeup on, they're not expecting to get hit on, so they don't have their bitch shields up. Like, you won't run into a girl who's like been hit on by 10 guys already in the night and has reason to be angry or reason to be upset at another guy approaching and trying to pick her up. Yeah, but like, seriously guys. On Facebook from Johnny, hey guys, what is the backstory of this guy? His YouTube channel has pretty low stats, yet he's been on TV. Thank you, I've been on TV. Was he always freelance, or was he always part of the company? So a little information about who I am and where I came from. I took the ABC's boot camp about a little more than 3 years ago. Went off and practiced relentlessly, and over the course of a 33-day non-stop day game, night game session, and followed by a little break and another 38-day non-stop day game, night game session, kind of found who I wanted to be. And I'm giving back to the community, although this is not what I want to be doing for the rest of my life. I do see the need for it, and it's helped me out so much that I wish I could give a little bit back of what I've gotten out of it back into the community, or back to whoever is watching. What pushed me into taking a boot camp was actually this, and this, and this. And from looking at the pictures, you can see just how lost I was. Like, I know it's kind of random throwing these pictures out, but it goes to show that at the end of the day, why was I willing to just shave my head at a drop of a hat? Why am I willing to like go out dressed poorly, or rather poorly in my sense, and still do this? I want to show you guys that looks really don't matter. I mean, from the pictures you can see, like, I thought my life was over. I thought that I was no longer ever going to get a date because my face was now disfigured. I mean, thank God I healed up really nicely and I took real good care of it. And I look okay now. But there was a point in my life where I felt lost. I felt like there was no hope because of the way I looked. And I took a boot camp about 3 or 4 months right after the incident, and I was able to go out and push past it. Because at the end of the day, if you can't accept what's already been done to you and who you are, what are you going to do? You're not going to be able to attract someone genuinely if you don't like who you are. I mean, if you don't like who you are, who else is going to like you, right? So guys, looks don't matter. You can see, like, I'm the prime example of it. And I mean, now that my scars have healed, or my wounds have healed, I have scarring, but I'm 5'5", I'm Asian, I'm not particularly good looking. But I have the confidence to back it up. You know why? Because I know I'm deserving of it. And I hope you guys do too. So go out there, practice, send me questions, challenges, whatever you have. And I'll be more than happy to go out there and show you guys what I've got. Show you guys what you can do as well. Have a good one, guys. On that note, pineapples, 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 pineapples.